Mike Reese with Saluki Hall of Famer Cartaesha Macklin, and it feels like you played like 6 minutes ago.
It feels that way, you know?
And now you're one of the best ever.
It's incredible, unbelievable. And to come back and feel this feeling again and to get the recognition is really surreal for me.
Do you feel, Cartaesha, you got everything out of your career that you should have? You got everything out of college ball that you should have?
I still think maybe about 2%. I could have learned a little bit more. And
about
that's
what?
just
About what?
the game itself. My first 2 years, it was a coaching change in that bubble, and I feel like there was 2 different coaching styles. And for me personally, I feel like if you had a set of 4 years straight, or 3 years. For me, I had 5 years straight. It could have been more consistency of a style and knowledge of what you could have got out of it. And I just think that probably changed and altered a little bit for me. But other than that, yes.
I'm really curious how you feel now about the leading scorer, because you are the leading scorer in Saluki women's basketball history, almost 1,800 points. How you feel now about it versus then when you got it?
Oh, I could brag about it now. Like, if it's a great feeling, and it makes me proud, because in the moment I've never been focused on my individual rewards or records or any of that type of stature. But like now it's like I built a legacy for the school, the program, and I'm just hoping that what I've done inspires more people to chase that. It may be a personal goal for them, or just chase the experience altogether.
It looked like you were going to get it just with a snap of the fingers, and then it took like forever, didn't it?
It took forever. And then when it finally happened, I had like 4 games that game that it did happen, because I got super shy. I had performance anxiety, because like, I just did a thing, And so I was a little nervous when that first happened, not gonna lie. Coach brought me after the game, and she was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "Coach, I don't know." Like, and for me, it was, again, performance anxiety that I did such a thing.
Did you know the record you broke, the record that Cartaesha Macklin broke, had stood for 25 years? And then Napier about broke it the next year.
Yes.
And, Were you following that?
Yeah, I was, but I was pretty excited, because I'm like,
Yeah.
my whole energy for choosing SIU was based around like, this school hasn't been winning, but their history is great. And I wanted to come in with an incredible class and do something phenomenal, basically, and build a legacy. And so when I have people that play with me that's chasing the same thing and is about to, I'm excited. So that's how I felt during the whole thing. And I cheered her on the whole time, because she was a phenomenal guard, and I loved playing with her too. So
Southern had a threesome, didn't it?
They did.
You, Pierre, Napier.
Yes.
A threesome.
A threesome.
That's what good programs do. What was that like for the 3 of you?
Oh, man.
Were the 3?
The 3? Yeah. It was great. And I think for the coaches, they could have, especially for me and Rashonda's positions, we could switch up depending on the game. But just to play with 2 phenomenal players that knew the ball game, and there was great teammates off the court, on the court. It was an incredible feeling. We just, it was just a sad time that we didn't get to bring anything back as far as in championships.
Cartaesha Macklin started every game in her career but 3. The first 2 that you didn't start were the first 2 games of your freshman year, and then you started.
Yes.
I don't remember what happened.
Oh man, that took a turn for me. I come from a winning program in high school, and I was active, and again, I was so adamant about being an asset to a team. So not being on the court for me was like, how am I helping? And so when I didn't start those first 2 games, I went back to my dorm room, and I was like, we got to do something. So after practice, I stayed later, came in early. After ball games, I was shooting like I was gonna start, and my mind was set on it. And I told my coach I wanted to start, and I just had to just keep chasing that. So, and I did.
Well, apparently you wanted to start, because 2 starts later, you got your career best. I mean, and it wasn't just because you were 4 games into your year, your second start, and you scored 34.
Yes.
In Miami.
Oh man, I had a different mindset for sure, and I think those 2 games in that summer really humbled me. Transitioning from high school to college was a big deal, and it took a toll on me. But you go back and you go back to the drawing board, and that's kind of what I did. And just got focused on what I needed to do and get done for my team and for myself as well.
Missy Tiber recruited you. Cindy Stein coached you beginning the second year. How did you feel about the change, first of all? And second of all, what effect did it have, positively or negatively, on your career?
So
I would think it would be positive since you ended
yeah,
up as
it was
the leading
definitely
scorer.
positive. The atmosphere was different with Tiber. It was, again, different coaching styles, but not everybody on the team was getting out the college experience that they were. So it was a decision that we had to deal with as a team. But for me, I felt that it was so positive because the style that Tiber had for our team was we were all very talented individuals, and it was about bringing all of us together and how to work within that group of people. And I think that Coach Stein did that in a way that she changed some things around, made us more fundamentally sound, and I developed a lot in that aspect. My knowledge of the game kind of slowed down so I can see more. So it was a way more positive effect for me versus my first 2 years where I was kind of a little wild and I was scoring a lot, but I was all over the place.
And it seemed like Tiber wanted you guys to score.
Yes.
I mean, I remember setting goals like we're going to score 85 a game.
Yeah, she just wanted us to run, up and down, but that didn't always work.
Sure.
Team sold us up, and that was where the Stein style kind of fit in more with the conference that we was playing in.
Yeah. How do you look back at your career now? All happy, all good?
All good.
Satisfied?
I'm extremely proud, and especially the experience that I had, and being able to have my child here that whole time was, again, I can't thank the athletic program and my coaches and the people that surrounded me really was phenomenal. So I'm blessed, I'm happy, and it's something to enjoy.
And you're a Hall of Famer too.
And I'm a Hall of Famer as well.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Cartaesha Macklin.